If you're looking for homes in Salado, Texas, there's one really big thing that you need to know before you start your home search. Just because a listing says it's in Salado, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's located inside the village. So today I want to break down what people say when they mean Salado, the difference between living inside the village versus living in the 76571 zip code, and what the difference is. And if we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Mallory Anthony. I'm a local realtor here in the Central Texas area. I work in Salado and throughout the Temple, Belton, and Fort Hood areas.
Okay, so first things first. When people think about Salado, they're typically thinking about the village of Salado. You know, the creek, Mill Creek, the golf course, the restaurants, the boutiques, everything that Main Street has to offer. That's typically what people think about first when they think about Salado. The Salado mailing area actually far stretches just the incorporated part of Salado. You can totally have a Salado address, a Salado zip code, but be outside the village of Salado. And that's kind of true for most communities, but here in Salado, it's very apparent, it's very obvious because there is so much new growth that is happening outside of the incorporated Salado village. And yes, that is true for most cities that you go into, but here in Salado, it's very apparent because a lot of the growth is happening outside of the incorporated village area, including all of the new schools that Salado is building right now are off of 2484. So without that context and without that knowledge, you might not know when you are just looking online. So why does that matter to you as a buyer? It matters because it has to do with things like your property taxes. Are you in city limits? Are you not in city limits? Do you need to have septic? Are you going to have city sewer? And then because of all the development that's happening out here now, you need to know about future plans and future development that may be coming down the road. But I want to make sure that I'm being very careful here because there's not one blanket answer for every home outside of city limits. This is just something that as your local realtor, I would be informing you about because that is a part of my geographic competency. Now let's talk about what the housing itself looks like.
Inside the village, you're going to see a big mix. You're going to get new construction, custom homes. You're going to see established homes and established neighborhoods. You're also going to see the historic district and historic homes. You'll also get proximity to Main Street, so the creek, the shops, the restaurants, and the boutiques are all easy access once you're in the main village itself. As you move further outside the village, especially in the growing areas that we have, you're going to start seeing a lot more newer construction. Depending on the neighborhood, you're going to start seeing different lot sizes, different amenities, or a totally different style of development. One thing that buyers that are moving to Salado or want to live in Salado, they need to understand the difference. If you are wanting an easy commute to the creek by golf cart, living inside the village is where you want to be. If you don't care, you just want a 76571 area code, then maybe outside the village is a really good option for you. So when buyers say they want to live in Salado, there's a few questions I'm going to ask them. Are you picturing inside the village or outside? Does that matter to you? Do you want to be in an established neighborhood? Do you want acreage? Do you want newer construction? Are you okay with being several miles outside the village if your address still says Salado? Because those answers can take us on a completely different direction. Not one is necessarily better than the other, they're just different versions of living in Salado. So here's the main takeaway from the whole video. Salado is a lot bigger from a real estate and a mailing address standpoint. When people mainly think of Salado, they think of just small Salado inside the village, but there's so much more to it than that.
So if you're moving to Salado and you're thinking, okay, but where is this actually located? That's where I could help. My information is in the description box below. I would love to help you with your move to Salado.